I am not a very big fan of the community. A Faygo Lover's Anonymous Thought Piece by Francis E. Deck Esquire. I have already named names of organizations that I am referring to when I say the community. I am sure there is overlap between IP2 and the community. I do not like IP2 or the community. I seek order. These people seek chaos. But let me tell you something. You can be crazy in a psycho or sociopathic way that does not align with the stigma or stereotypes that people associate with it. Sure, call me what you want. Call me crazy. Call me schizo. Call me a psychopath. Ask me how I know. Sure, I have not been blackmailed. But then again, my behavior on Discord is so bizarre that I even had Jesse P.'s from Pod awful call me an insane person before banning me. I have interacted with these people in my rampage through Discord. And I will say, have you been listening to anything I've said? And I even got Josh Moon of Kiwi Farms to kick me out of a movie night for yelling too loudly during the movie. So I have a way of disarming people in ways they don't notice, usually with my unusual trains of thought alone. Now, I am not exactly a guy that you invite to the illegal cult meetup due to my ability to keep people 47 feet away from me at all times with my menacing aura and ability to be ignored by people, unless I post something that cannot be ignored by people at all times, which is a curse. Due to these things, I have no doubt in my mind that I have somehow had contact with one of these people. Ask me how I know. Because I have run into a lot of people on the internet. I mean, how can you not run into a lot of people on Discord? That's the point, right? And I spent some years on Discord for sure. But again, like I said, I'm not the guy you invite to the cult meeting. I once had a dude that I can only describe as anti-alpha male, but still pro-male in a non-insult-based way, describe me as disagreeable but agreeable at the same time after debating me about his philosophy on his stream. So if that is not proof that I have probably run into these people on Discord, I don't know what to tell you. I could spend an hour alone explaining how many odd corners of Discord I've ended up on, as I'm sure you have if you have used it long enough. And I was glued to Discord as many people were during COVID, which is when the community was said to have been taking the shape in question. Ended up taking. But I was there when it was still on the rise popularity-wise, if you ask me. Again, I am not the guy you are going to invite to a cult meeting on the internet, because, number one, when people ask me to voice chat, I go no, 97% of the time. And when I pull up in your Discord, I pull up in a manner that I can only describe as hostile because it only took one Discord being mean to me for me to realize that I don't like Discord. Why did so many people spend so many hours picking my brain on Discord about my philosophy, just for so many in the community to give up after? Arguing with me for months, sometimes years, until like 2025, when I just got tired of Discord in general after being doxxed. I don't know what to tell you, though. Why did I not get doxxed on Discord until 2025? But I am certain that while I was on a tier through Discord screaming at all of what I rightfully saw as evil on it, because it disgusted me, that I most definitely at some point was screaming at the community. I don't know either. Maybe they didn't mess with me the way they messed with so many others until 2025 because I am right. They are evil, as is the world. Perhaps what changed was I stopped spouting anything they could perceive as their ideology. Maybe the community, which I'm sure I interacted with at some point without knowing it, because I'm not the guy you invite to the secret cult meetings. But when you hear something described to you and you are told when it happened, I mean, with the presence I had on Discord, with the types of people I sought out to argue with, to confront on their beliefs, to scream into the void as I told them so many times when these types of people would ask why I'm spending years on Discord just screaming at people. Let me tell you something. I can argue from perspectives I do not believe. I am not acting like I am the only one, but not everyone can. I mean, it's like, what kind of a question is that to begin with from people such as that on top of, why are you doing this? I should have been the one asking them that because I felt compelled to. I wonder how everyone else does not feel compelled to find these people and scream at them. How did I find them? I don't know. I guess I posted the right memes. I guess I said the right buzzwords. I didn't make my sense of humor tailored to be appealing to those kinds of people. Let me tell you, I am not the same as those people. I want to fix. They want to destroy. Sure, it sounds like I want to destroy, but I do not. I want to fix. That's why I never got along with any of them. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes you just wake up at midnight and need to type something as quickly as you can before you forget about it, and then go to sleep, you know? How could I? I could sense it just by being around them, and I didn't even know what they actually were. And that's what this is. Why am I uploading it to YouTube? I don't know. Long story short, though, I see the internet as the world. There is not a difference between the way the internet behaves and the way the world behaves. The internet is a tool the world uses. Therefore, the community is the world. And I don't like the community. Not a big fan. All I wanted was the memes, more than anything, really. Sure, you could say I was brainwashed. I never really believed it, though. I don't know what to tell you. I never believed in God. Blame it on my instincts. I'm not saying I'm smart. I quite honestly think I cannot believe in some things because I am not smart, so the memes didn't get to my head. I don't care what anyone says. I am just good at running with jokes, and that more than anything is probably why I bothered the community and was banned. Probably deemed not worth time or worth messing with. Probably for all I know, they noticed the sheer seething hatred behind my words and went nice and just kicked me out and moved on. Simple as that. I was totally not brainwashed by the memes, not even a little bit. Couldn't be me. I would never be brainwashed by memes, and I shun the notion. All I know is that I'm not a big fan, and it's a good thing that I didn't get along with everyone I met on Discord in hindsight, because if that's true, the people that kept banning me because I couldn't stop screaming at them, then good. And that witch I met in middle school who told me I have a good aura is right, because I cannot for the life of me get along with these people. And if the community is who I can't get along with, then I rest my case. The proof speaks for itself.